Greetings, Sir and Sirette, and welcome back to Lathsburg. A lot has been happening since the last episode. Despite it looking like not much has happened, a lot has actually happened, including I've learned something new, actually quite weirdly new. I did not know that they did this. Marketplaces, when being ran by a vendor, will try and distribute stuff throughout all the marketplaces in a very large area. For instance, there's steel tools in this market, despite steel tools only ever being placed here. At the same time, there are tools over here, and wheat and Venice, things which you can't get in that location, are being deposited in that location. It seems very odd. I'm not sure how it actually works, because it seems to know as well what's nearby, because leather never goes to this market. Even though there's a hunter working right next door, it always ends up in this market and this market, which both have tailors nearby. So I think it's actually a lot smarter than I thought, and at the moment there is actually no vendors. The reason being, I actually wanted a lot more builders. I wanted to speed up the progress while off, and I'm going to actually just quickly pop them back into their jobs. I've decided to do something, and because of this knowledge, I'm not 100% sure how it works still, but I'm definitely getting things here I really shouldn't be getting. The tools and the squash are a big one, because there's no reason squash should not be deposited here and here still during the times it actually should be deposited. Right now, of course, it's full, so it will be deposited, but there's still space for things. There's very little few times when they should be placed there. Also, there's no reason why leather is never being placed here. So I do think that they're being spread, and if they're not being spread, then we've simply got such an abundance of each thing that it's being stored here anyway, so it doesn't matter regardless. So this area is no longer going to be for any food production at all. It's going to be completely for industry, so and so. It's industry. That's why I've got a trading post there. I'm going to have more woodcutters, more foresters nearby. Everything will be destroyed in the glorious nature screwing overness that is Lathcorp. Oh, someone died. Someone died from the very first cave-in as well earlier, which is nice. That's a random event that can happen in mines. I lost a miner to a cave-in, which is very, very unsettling. But the big thing here will be the new quarry I'm building, which is here. Soon I'll also build some mines. I'm not sure where, but there is plenty of space on this very flat area over here, so it's not too much of a concern, since it won't really eradicate any forest. Only a very small area, which isn't actually being used by anything but the herbalist. So it won't be too big of an issue. Also, trading post is getting done. All we need now is actually builders. I've got all the resources required, so we can actually start production. And it's winter now as well, which is nice. So the farmers can get to work deforesting things and just doing general goody two-shoe stuff. Another thing I noticed is, if you have no labourers, all the coal gets stockpiled nearby and doesn't get shoved to the stockpile, which means the blacksmith thinks there's no freaking coal. I almost ran out of tools because of this, because I had no labourers for such a long time, and it was midsummer, so the farmers weren't acting as labourers. The farmers do a lot during the winter. I give them credit. They keep this place running during the winter. Our food and herbs have gone through the roof, meaning that right now we really need a bigger population, in all honesty. To get more stuff, we need to expand aggressively, which also means we need more stonecutters and such, so I'm thinking of downgrading herbalists into another stonecutter. It might not sound like a big difference, but we have had about 4 stonecutters in this whole expansion time, so adding an extra 1 is adding an extra 20% to the huge amount. There we go. We now have a trading post. Oh my god, we need a trader. Who's more important as a trader? That'll be a vendor. A vendor can now be a trader. And this is how it works. You get to decide how much you store here. The stuff stored can then be sold to the appropriate thing. So what do we want to sell? What do we have excess of? Coats are too valuable, to be perfectly honest, to use. Wheat we've got a lot of. Squash we have thousands of. So I'm actually going to let them store 2,500 squash here. Also going to allow them to store up to 500 firewood. The reason why it's low at the moment is just because I cap it at 500 in the stockpile. This won't count as being stockpiled, by the way. So that'll be okay to trade. 500 firewood should be enough to buy us 4 cows or 1 lot of seeds. 1 lot of seeds gives us infinite access to that new crop type. So that should be just fine. We have enough wood, we're just struggling with actual firewood. That should be fine. We actually have enough space to increase that by 1. 1 fisherman will now become a woodcutter, so we can keep that going. Firewood is a universally accepted trade goods. It'll trade to almost every single farmer, every single trader. So soon enough, we should get a nomad trainer barreling down here to trade with us. Hopefully, it won't be too soon, otherwise I won't have any resources to trade with them, and then it'll just walk off away from us as we can't afford anything. And I'll walk off me and just kind of swim off down the thing. Row off, that's what I'll do. The labourer's being very slow with actually getting rid of this stone, but I think it's because I've got so much stuff going on. Again, it's like a priority system. Buildings have a faster rate of getting stuff removed. Wow, the foresters had done a very good job keeping this place forested. And we have a new labourer, which I'm actually going to keep as a labourer. Right now, labourers are in high demand. So he should keep doing that. Pause for a second. Who are you? You there. Are you a labourer? You're a blacksmith. So that blacksmith had to run all the way over there to actually get the coal. And the only reason he's doing that actually is because we're full of tools. If we was not full of tools, he would have had to wait for a labourer to get that coal and put it down there. It's a bit ridiculous. A farmer has died, but instantly we had a labourer to replace them. We've slowly been able to lose farmers, and this is because they're almost all educated now. There's very few. Oh no, let's see if we can find one. Both of those are educated. What about this farm over here? Get rid of that. Any educated? So as you can see, most of our farmers, if not all, are now educated, so they're producing way more crops. So we're slowly being able to dial them back. Same with the herbalists. They're just barreling forward. But I want one herbalist working at each herbalist hut at minimum. So right now it's not feasible for me to lose a herbalist, because I want all our stuff spread very far and wide. Even if the vendors do seem to be doing that job. Once again, we've got squash, steel tools, everything we could possibly imagine in here. Some logs, no firewood. That's curious. Oh, because of course he's going to be stealing firewood from there first, so right now. We've also capped our firewood, which isn't great, so I'm going to actually get it up a bit higher. So we're going to use logs more happily. Storage of produced goods is reaching capacity. Our market's almost filled. That is both a bad and a good thing. Mostly good though. That is brilliant. We're doing a great job at this. We have 25 students ready to become labourers at a moment's notice. Our food stocks are already through the roof, so we don't really need that too much. I think, in all honesty, a couple more stonecutters, maybe some miners might be a good thing. Or even a few builders. Now look at it. Or just keep them as labourers. Yeah, for now, I'll keep them as educated labourers. They'll do a brilliant job of moving stuff around. I think educated labourers can carry one more of each thing, which is a big thing, by the way, because normally labourers can only carry 2 of most goods. I think food, it's a lot higher, but for things like logs and stone in particular, I think it's 2 lots. So that's good. Also nice to have the labourers there in case teachers die, because imagine getting 24 unskilled... Oh, nomad! Nomad! Holy mother of no... What are you selling? You're selling berries, fish, plums, and pecans. Oh, is there anything I can order from you useful? No, you're simply a food salesman. Not the most exciting, so I'm actually going to dismiss you. You can go on your way. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for coming, but we have no use of your food. We want your seeds, though, so we can change the food stuff over here to get back to that 5 health, 5 happiness. Foodstuffs are very important in this game. Oh god, we need a new gravestone. We need a new cemetery soon. Oh, this area over here, very sadly, would make a great cemetery. Okay. Oh no, not again. The hail's coming down again. 2 days in a row. No. Okay, chapel can go there. Oh, how about down here? Yeah, that's where the chapel should go. Like that. Okay, that's going to be paused though. And no, you don't actually need a chapel for the cemetery. However, I just like having the... I just think it looks pretty. I think it looks very villagey, you know? It looks nice. Too small. I've had it like this. That's weird though, it's got like a weird gap going on. Okay, that's alright, that's alright. Now, let's just use up this whole area then. Yeah, like that, okay. Keep it like that. And then we can just fill this in. Some people really don't like the idea of like filled-in roads, but I do, because it makes it look like the path's expanding as it goes down, so it's a bit more grand. Also, outside blacksmiths and such, I like having like a stone area, because it looks like a platform, you know, to put all the iron and stuff. Oh, is that just too... Yeah, that's just too, what's the word for it? Too steep. And now look at it, yeah, it's definitely too steep. 5 labourers, they should be doing a good job now, funny. Yes, I actually see one person there cutting down some stone. Thank you, Lord. Ooh, new house. Wonderful. What are you? You're a student and a trader. Okay. Wait. 23-year-old student? You're a very old student. Why are you so old? Oh, no, don't say. No, the teacher is educated, so that should be fast enough. Maybe it's random. Maybe it is just random how long it takes. But that's really weird. Why are you so old as a student? You should be... I think the oldest student I've ever seen is 19, and at 20 he became a labourer. I know some become it faster, so maybe it's a random time. Tell me if you know this, so-and-so. I actually don't know that. That's very bizarre, actually. Because, you know, I normally know things. No, I really don't. That stone must have came from over here. Or somewhere around here. There's a lot of areas I want to cut down. Can someone please get rid of this stone? It's been here for ages and still not being gotten rid of. It's definitely marked. The little X's indicate that. Builder and fisherman, vendor and woodcutter, all good. So they're all close by. Food still going up. Our firewood's still going up. Despite being stolen constantly. So that's brilliant. I'm actually going to get a few new builders. Things are taking a bit too long for my liking. Who else should I have? Could have some more hunters, don't really need it. Woodcutters, don't need it. Foresters, definitely. Oh, actually, yeah. 2 more foresters, and we have 3 labourers, because one just came into age, so... Yeah, I'm trying to aim at a minimum of 2 labourers at any given time now. It seems to be working quite well. Oh, hello! The new quarry is very close to being finished. See, occasionally builders just mega make something. Wonderful. The quarry is up and running with 3 people now working there. I'm so glad how it splits. But that does mean we probably want more stonecutters. Someone just became a labourer. I'm so sorry. You're not taking the most dangerous job. I actually looked it up. A quarry, on average, will kill if it's full. So 15 people will kill 2 people per year. But that's averaging out over uneducated and educated. Educated have a 3 times less likely chance of dying. So that's good. A big swath of new labourers have just came in. That is actually really good, because I need stonecutters quite desperately, actually. So 2 new stonecutters, so we have 9 stonecutters now in total. That's a lot of stone that's going to be coming in. These stockpiles can be filled nice and quickly. Look at that, it's got everything in it, wonderful. Oh, a new tradesman, please give me cows. Cows give you leather, believe it or not, when they no! We don't want that oh, well, actually, yes I do. Oh, chicken costs 3. Okay, I'll have all of your chicken, and I'll trade you for 140 squash buckets. Oh, sorry, 480 squash buckets, because they're worth 1 each, they're worth 3 each. Yep, trade that, that's good for me, and goodbye, that's all I want from you. Goodbye, sir. So that was a lot of chicken. So that's how much we've got now, so that'll be distributed by the vendors, so we'll have some food quality for a short while. May as well increase happiness for a while, because we can. I think finally, we may as well have a cleric. Yes, indeed, the cleric is now in session, finally preaching to the choir, as it were. Ooh, the cemetery's got finished. That got finished really fast. Do I want to put the chapel up now? No, actually. I don't. There's too much to do over here first. We still need way more stone, but now the stone's been placed here, the builders should be building a lot faster. In fact, I think they have, to be honest. It seems like everything's kind of barreling along a little bit quicker than it was. So that's great. That's really good, actually. I mean that like not sarcastically. That is actually really good. Soon enough, we do need a town hall, which I think will go here next to a cemetery, because if it's going to be my town hall, it might as well be gruesome. My god, the hail outside is horrible. Hope you can't hear it. I had to stop recording last time, as you know, so... Could be over here, like a welcome to Lathsburg. Also, I forgot to say, when you have a town hall, nomads will occasionally want to live in your city. I never allow them to. It sounds really mean, but they're very rarely educated. I think it's like 10% or less of them are educated. So it really does dilute your population. Oh, no, 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 there's an infestation. Where? Which one? Which one? Which one is it? Let me see. This one. Okay. If you destroy them, it doesn't always get rid of it, but the faster you destroy it, the faster you can get some normality back. So let's do that and then just regrow the field as soon as possible. So, there it is. And all that food will start rotting straight away. Thankfully, right now, this very oh, we have someone who's jobless? Why are you jobless? There's plenty of farms. Oh, it's just because right now he isn't working at that farm. Soon enough he'll swap jobs, there you go. And he's just working at another farm now. My god, that was terrible. We haven't had a fire yet, which is really good, since I've actually made I've made no wells, which are a way of making sure you don't, you know, burn, which costs a lot of stone for a small thing, but it's because I'm near water in almost every single area, so only this village really needs a well. And actually, now I'm saying it, we may as well make it. Sadly, that well inside there doesn't actually count. So I'm going to put it there. Why not? You'd think it might increase health, having a proper source of water, but apparently not. What do I need? A lot of stuff needs. Stonecutters really still are the big priority. So 1 stonecutter, 1 builder. Food is still doing so well, really. We just need to expand our population. We need a bigger population to use it all. In all honesty, it's all well and good stockpiling it, but if you're not going to use it, there's no point. We could lower the farmers, but I never like doing that. Once I've established that something's going well, I like to leave it as it is. A few new foresters would do well, actually, so... New forester. Yay, a new house! Hunter and a trader. Which is fine, since there's a hunter right there and a hunter over here, so... That makes sense. All these houses will probably end up being quarry workers. Which is kind of sad. Oh, more labourers, more quarry workers it is. There you go, got 12 stonecutters in total now. We should get in stone quite quickly. It's actually quite good that I've done this, because I think, yeah, that's getting that's halfway through done. It may sound like, oh, but it took ages to get there. Yes, but I'm constantly increasing the amount of stonecutters, which will constantly increase the speed it goes down. And once it's gone, there's no renewing that. So that'll eventually become kind of like a block. Which I actually quite like how it looks, the huge hole in the ground. It adds a bit of character to an area. Because, I must say, Banished has a bit of an issue, in my opinion, when it comes to, if it's not mountainous, it's flat as hell. I mean, that's just flat. So I would like I like the odd dimple in the form of the quarries. That's just me. A lot of people will disagree with that quite strongly. There you go. Got 500 firewood, so may as well increase it a little bit more. We've got far too much. We've actually overstocked. So let's go to 460. So 760 instead. A new labourer again. This is getting really well. I am really pleased. Look how fast these are now building. It's all because of stone now here and wood here. So we don't have to move anywhere. Actually, how much? New forester. Okay, new forester. You can eventually sell wood, like just standard logs. They sell to almost as many places as firewood does. And 1 second, I need a drink. Oh, sweet caffeine. Yes. Aha, the field's back. You'll be wheat. Still can't reach that max happiness, max health though, because we need more crops, we need more everything. Haha, hello there. Please give me something interesting. You are giving me. God darn it! Stop being the same person. I don't like you. That deer just went through you. He dislikes you so much. Be gone, peasant. I could trade food with him, but there's no point. Wow, 2 houses came up at once. Wonderful. Our stone production now is actually exceeding how fast we're using it. So actually more builders. The reason is, you can only have so many builders on certain sites. For instance, this stone house can only actually have 2 builders, which means the other builders have kind of run around different builds. These will eventually be made. They're probably lowest priority because they're so far away. Stone houses are so expensive, but they're so good. They mean we use firewood so rare. We still need more space for produced goods. We could have another market. It would look nice having like a row of market or storage barns here. Wow, look how... Okay, that fits too well. This is going to be a huge storage area then. Say, this area is going to be a big thing for produce. So storage barns and stockpiles and markets, all big things. So let's do that. And then continue the housing, but have it over here instead, like this. Okay, there we are. Cool. Quarries there. Okay, so where can we place mines then? Where can we do mines around here? Because we're going to need some place for these people to work, so we might as well be doing something. Town hall. We still need that eventually. But not right now. Right now I'd want some mines. Hello, mine. There we are. Can I fit you here? Yes, I can. Yeah, I love it when it's so... Look at that, it can fit next to each other perfectly. I'll plonk them down, and then I can just pause them until I actually want to use them. Oh, it won't be exactly next to each other. That's so annoying. Can we actually put one over here then? Oh, we can't. And we'll just pause them, because I don't want them to be doing anything just yet. And we'll put the path down, just so I remember where they are, so I don't end up building around them. And that can hopefully clink onto here. Wonderful. There we go. That'll produce iron and stuff for the stockpiles. Eventually I'll have some blacksmiths here. We can do a lot of trading and get a lot of stuff. And eventually we can have a... this here. which means it'll auto-purchase certain things. So if I never get something, like if I don't produce something well, like leather for instance, I can always buy leather and sell squash. I can sell iron, firewood and such. Some people have died, but a new labourers came on, thankfully. Oh, 80. We've just reached 80 adults. That's absolutely fantastic. Although our food stuff isn't actually going up anymore. And this is why you don't remove farmers, because you can find yourself in a bad position. Because it takes a while for the farmers to reposition themselves near there. So for a while they'll be less efficient. Just a little thing to bear in mind. Half talking to myself when I say that, by the way. I'm very rarely just saying, like, people watching, this is what you do. It's more like, Lathrix, this is what you do. Build some stone houses here. Keep using up the stone. There's no point in having idle stone. I'm not aiming to sell it, so it's got no use. We may as well keep the builders constantly building something. We've got a lot actually coming along. It's a bit like an industrial revolution we're going through now. Sadly, there is no tech trees in this game, but we are up to here. 1 second. I found out the other day you can make the sound come back on just by going to the menu. That's nice. I like the music. It's really annoying that it stops itself. It isn't on a permanent loop. Wow. This really needs to be cut down. That's a very heavy. There's a very heavy forested area there. I don't need herbs. My God. Okay, we might as well sell some herbs then. Let's put them in the trader. So trade inventory. 1 second, so I just need to pause here. Okay, I'm back, but I'm afraid to say that this is going to be a very short part because I'm saying goodbye now. This is the end of the episode. I didn't realise just how much time had passed. It's over 25 minutes long. Although I'm going to edit out a few small parts. You probably won't be able to tell because I'm just that good at editing. You've probably already tell which parts were gone. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope to see you next time, and please, comments and likes always mean the world, because it tells me if you've been enjoying this or not. And yes, I have froze the screen, don't worry, it's not lag. So yeah, thank you for watching, Sir and Threat. Hope to see you next time, and goodbye.